got the audio now. Is that boss saying yeet, or is that you? Or who's
That's
who?
me.
That's you, yeah. Okay, alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Into the Multiverse. So, for anyone who doesn't know, Into the Multiverse is a series of D&D campaigns, all set in the world of Gostar. Gostar being a big ballsack world dangling from the elemental chaos. And every campaign, every story that we tell in Into the Multiverse is set in an alternate timeline or reality in Gostar. And this one follows the story of the Yeeters, who are just exceptionally efficient individuals who just power through everything I throw at them. It's quite impressive. And last we left off, the Yeeters have been traveling down through the Vale, one of the regions of Gostar, and they have been heading back to a town called Taobheanlach. There's been assassins after them looking for what's known as the Winter Ring, the Ring of the Winter King. Lots of people want it, and currently Epic has it. So this party have been traveling down to Taobheanlach because they've been aware that assassins are after them. You've been heading down to Taobheanlach to make sure that everyone that you know there is safe. But as you have been traveling down, meeting a lot of people on the way, you're starting to now notice that, especially down here around the center of the Vale, the snow is getting heavier, it's getting colder, and there's now signs that some of the Winter King's forces have recently been traveling through this area, raiding houses, and scaring people off, killing people. And so while traveling down, you manage to find a small encampment, which consists of a lot of people who have now escaped the clutches of the Winter Army, but also they're all being sheltered by a bunch of illegal pit fighters or wrestlers. And you've started to learn a little more about Diego's backstory and what he was a part of before. And there's a whole ranking system that goes with these fighters. And yeah, so in the last episode, there was a bunch of fighting going on. Diego backhanded a skeleton's head off, realizing how strong he was, and then immediately the whole party decided to take on 3 of the strongest pit fighters in the Vale, in Gostar in general. Probably the strongest pit fighters in the Vale. They decided to go on a 3 versus 3 match, and it turned out they just barely won, but unfortunately a lot of things happened along the way. Diego's face was absolutely smushed into the stone fighting pit as he was just hammered again and again repeatedly by the son of a demigod, who in the end both Ebic and Joe teamed up to throw everything that they had at this one guy, and they managed to just cause him to step just out of bounds of this arena, and so the game was won by the Yeeters. They managed to throw a lady out of the ring, and they also managed to just scare the final member of the group, the troll. And so now we kind of return to them on their victory. Diego's face is embedded in the stone. He's not moving currently, as he was currently stunned, and just your whole brain is ringing right now.
Am I unconscious, I see?
No, I don't think, unless that damage made you unconscious, did it?
Well, no.
No, I guess you're seriously concussed at the moment, and this man is now looking stunned. He just, as well, the last desperate act that this man did to kind of preserve himself, to keep himself in the ring, was he just slammed down his foot and caused a mini Trevor that caused everyone to fall over. Joe was the last one he managed to resist it and gave one last kick to this guy to cause him to stumble back out of the ring. Jumping into this game, I'm going to get Diego to roll me a D100 for me.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Ah, jeez, Rick.
15. A nice low one.
Okay. Right.
Why do I feel like low is bad?
Yeah, it's never good on a D100.
Yeah, okay. Oof. It's kind of the lowest you could have got. So,
Diego died.
being absolutely smashed and utterly defeated by this individual, like 2 or 3 punches, he just slammed you down to the ground, and it was just like a relentless barrage, like you just couldn't escape from. It's like almost if ever any of you have gone surfing before, where one wave after another just kind of throws you back under the water, and you just can't get back up. Almost felt like drowning. You retreat into your own mind, and you're currently paralyzed.
Red. I mean, yeah, that would make sense.
Pretty
Diego's
bad
just-
for a Aarakocra monk.
Not the best. Yeah, that would make sense. So Diego is just like lying face down, completely shocked.
Just not moving. Like your whole beak is smashed into this rock, and there's cracks all around the rock around you. A small dent and rubble just encompassing your face. But slowly, to your ringing ears and to everyone else, a small clap, a small round of applause begins to circle around the camp as everyone just kind of starts looking around, like clapping, like fuck, they actually did it. They actually knocked them out, and it slowly picks up. And what's his fucking name? I had the names all written down. iPad. Where is it? His name is not Colin. Fuck.
Colin.
Ah, fuck. What? I just put
The-
down.
the co-
I can't
The
remember.
Colin?
Yeah, the guy who's is he called the Colin?
The commentator, is it? Or
No, sorry, the guy who's the son of Gu Cullen. I think it was.
oh, Colin. It's just
I
Colin.
think it was just Cullen. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw
Colin
Colin. And I
Jr.
was like, the heck? No. Yeah, Colin. Eventually, as well, just starts to nod and give a small round of applause, and he's gonna move over and simply kind of walk over, grab Diego by the scruff, and kind of lift him up out of the stone, and lift Ebic's hand, and kind of gestures for Joe to come over. He's kind of like throwing Diego on his shoulder, brings up their hands, and everyone starts to give a round of applause and say, "Fucking good match, mates. You resourceful fuckers. This guy's fucking tough as shit." And he just throws this like floppy Diego around in his arms, and he kind of lowers him down onto the ground. "Someone actually better go. We need a medic over here to sort this guy out. But fair facts.
Do we have a medic anywhere nearby?
Shit, who is the medic? I think it's the
None
furbog.
of us are medics.
Eventually, the furbog will kind of start going down. He's like, "Alright, oh, fuck, what's this? Yeah, alright, I just rub my hands together." Can't remember his accent. I didn't have enough
That's
time
about
to
right. Yeah.
prepare for this, but we'll just go with generic furbog accent. He's like, "Alright." He kind of brings his hands down onto your face, looks at you, kind of opens your eyes a little bit, and then eventually just brings his hand up and slaps you across the face. And you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage, but you are no longer paralyzed.
Diego just.
Punch the paralysis out of you.
As soon as you do feel this slap across your face, you hear the cawing of a bunch of crows and a bunch of black feathers explode from your vision. And as your vision kind of refocuses, for a moment this furbog's face looks like a skeletal bird's head as he looks down at you and tilts to the side, and then eventually your vision comes back and you see just a big bulbous nose instead, and soft grey skin, like braided back, dark grey hair. So "You're right there, buddy. You
Diego's
took a
just
bit
gonna
of a
like
blow."
stay lying down, just be like, I'm not sure. I'm just gonna chill here.
Alright,
job,
we're
I
gonna
know.
just, and he drops you, and you kind of hit your head off the back of the stone as he stands up.
Another
Yeah.
5 bludgeoning damage.
Typically people don't, survive even just one of those belts to the head from old Cullen there. You You got a pretty hard head on you. What do? Do you smash rocks against that thing, or how do you get that thing so tough?
Slowly turn to Grug and just like give him like a thumbs up.
Grug just looks around and just like picks up a rock, just crumbles it against his head. Hey, you got a good, I don't know, mentor there. Is he your trainer?
Yeah.
Is he your ringmaster?
Yeah.
Ah, all right. Better go have a word with him. Hey, how's it going? He just leans up against the rope. So, what's your speciality? And Grug's just like, my name is Grug, and I like killing. He's like, all right, okay. And just continue just chatting amongst themselves, and it's like, so, what are your battle tactics? How do you advise your guys over here in a battle? He's like, well, I am basically just stand here really strong, and they know I will rip their heart out if they fail. So that is my tactic.
Cedric is gonna like look up at Grug and kind of like, really? Okay. Whatever you say, Grug.
I am the strong one, and they all learn how to fight good from me. But that old man over there is very smart. He knows how to make things really big or really small, really fast. That's Grug's input.
Diego is gonna slowly stand up and then put a hand on like Joe and Ebic's shoulders and just like, I'm not gonna fucking mince words. I did fuck all in that fight. Good job. I need to work harder. Thank you. And then my knees are probably gonna buckle again, and I'm just gonna lie back down.
Yeah, eventually Colin's just gonna sit down beside you, kind of cross-legged, and kind of dust himself off. He's like, you fucking wild card. There's only one fucker who's as fucking crazy as you. You fucking keep getting back up. I keep fucking hit you. If you keep fucking getting back up, you remind me of another fucking Aarakocra. He's fucking wild as shit. Fucking batshit crazy. He tore my fucking spleen out, and he kind of brings up his top, and there's just massive scar just all over his body that is like poorly stitched up and like just all warped. And he fucking took out my eye, and he eventually kind of looks at, like, brings down his eye socket, and his eye kind of rolls all over the place, and you can see it's a different color now to the other one that he has in his head. Had to fucking regenerate the thing. Cost me a fucking fortune, but I'll still shout him a thing or two. But we had to call it quits in the end. The battle went on for about 3 days. Slowly turning into a pirate here.
Diego's just gonna like kind of like solemnly nod, and just like, yes, sounds like an Aarakocra I knew too.
Fucking crazy shit. Shame he's gone. Good man. Did some good shit with that guy. Saved a lot of lives back in my day. And trying to do the same thing here, but kind of out of my league at this point. I can only keep him alive. At the moment, there's just too many people there to deal with. Right in Taobheanlach. There's a small army taken over.
All of Taobheanlach? Are these all the refugees from Taobheanlach?
More or less. Any of the survivors. A few stayed back. A few of the stubborn ones. And we were still trying to get some out. They said they'd be following us behind. That was about 3-4 hours ago.
Oh. Well, I think that sounds like a job for us. We're going to Taobheanlach for this, pretty much this very reason. So,
convenient.
well, yeah, wow. What a coincidence. We'll see. I think we'll see if we can help those people. And I think, I'm going to turn to, like, the crews. Like, do we know somewhere we can send these people? Maybe the Crystal place? Crystal Town?
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's pretty far north, man.
It's about a few days travel. They could head up that way if you want.
They can camp outside our tower. We can tell them there's a clearing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, our tower.
They don't, yeah. They don't necessarily have to camp. Yeah, they can camp outside it. They just need to stay off the hill.
Yeah. Don't go around on. Yeah.
You're gonna suggest that to them?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd suggest it to them. Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of? Yeah, sure. Give me a persuasion check. In general.
Who? Sorry.
Sorry, Cedric. Yeah, since you're suggesting the whole thing.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, no worries. Someone can roll
I
for
can
you.
roll it if you want.
No, I just arrived home. I'm just going to my
Okay.
characters now and dealing with them.
Yeah, no worries. What would you be saying to them to convince them why that place is going to be better than this place? Out of curiosity. I mean, it is closer to the town for sure.
It's
wondering.
closer. It's closer to Taobheanlach, isn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, it's closer to them. I think
Yeah,
this is.
it's a little while out.
I mean, would it almost make sense just to leave them here and then we can like bring the refugees back and then think of somewhere to send them there if we don't defeat the Winter King's army?
I mean, yeah, that's also an option. That's probably a better option.
Like, yeah. Like, we don't know if they're at the hill or anything. Like, assuming they're going after us, they might already be at the tower.
Oh, they probably are at the tower knowing they're going for
Yeah.
us.
Probably fighting our cat.
Time Sphinx.
It's just a weird sentence.
Fighting our cat. That's so cool though. I like that as a concept. What was that in as well? There was like I think it was the Spooks books. There's like this boggart that no one actually can see, but it sounds like a cat, like an angry cat all the time, and it defends this house. It's kind of cool. Anyway, it's just me.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so what's
will
the
we
fucking
tell-
plan?
It's a good question. What do you guys think? Do you think they should? I think maybe we should leave them here. Try bring back some refugees. If we don't come back in like 2 days, just fucking go north. If you find a big town with a bunch of really burly men and crystals, you can chill there for a few days. Just tell them the Yeeters sent you, and they'll be chill.
Sounds like a fucking plan. I don't know anything about a town of burly men, but we'll continue north, and we'll see.
You'll fit
see
right
what
in,
we
my
find.
friend.
Which is, I appreciate the fact that you think I'm burly. Well, if you don't come back, we could spare maybe a soldier or something. Listen, we have a few trainees. This will be a good mission for them. We need as many people here to defend the people in case there's more of the army. I know this is only a small fraction of it. So if we encounter more, we'll need to be able to defend these people, but I think we can spare, since there's only 4 of you, 5, 6, he keeps finding more of you, like all around the place.
Yeah,
Actually, there's quite a lot of you.
there's actually quite a few of us. Yes, we're a crew.
Listen. Skelly. Deathbot. 3,000. And, Rubber Gazer. Alright, these are some of our new trainees that we're kind of bringing in. If you think any of these will help you out, bring one of them with you. If not, if you think that she's gonna hold you back, you can leave them with us. We'll continue their training. But you can take your pick of one of our soldiers to help you along the way. You prove yourselves here, and I'll renounce my position, as do the rest of us here, as I will now be a gold ranking fighter, no longer platinum. You definitely have ranked yourself up to gold, mate, and these two will be going back to silver. And Mr. The guy with the giant weapon there, Ibik, and Joe, you definitely ranked yourselves up to silver now. And just let
I don't agree. I think all of us should be the same. We're all silver or we're all gold. I was a meat shield in that. More than anything. I'll happily take silver. I don't think I deserve any better.
Just gonna look down at a bunch of medals in his hand, and he's gonna polish them up. Oh, I can appreciate that. But you do
have a
know,
lot
and
to learn.
he does hand you a silver medal. He hands the rest of you silver medals. But do know that, while you're taking all the punches, it means everyone else isn't. And it's a valuable thing, all in his honor. Your father was one of those people. I can see it. I can see him in you. He's a fucking psychopath. But he fucking threw himself in front of every fucking arrow. So many. His knees were fucked. Right. So many arrows. So many arrows.
He was just old. That was the only reason.
Like yourself.
What? Yeah, yes, it's a weird dynamic. I think I'm like nearly as old as him. What age was I when he left? Or do I know her?
You tell me.
I don't know. I feel like fairly young, like a hatchling, barely 2 or 3 maybe.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
So I've only really only heard of him through like
through stories.
second-hand accounts.
Yeah. How old were you like before you got aged all over the place? You were 8, were you?
Like 10.
10.
Yeah,
Okay.
something
So
weird.
yeah, so it's been about 8 years since you've seen him.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's to answer your question, I suppose.
Long time in bird here.
There was moments where he was sending letters back and things. Give me a history check on this, actually, just to see how much you remember being a kid and all.
I feel like I've lost a couple brain cells in that fight. Yeah, I got a 0.
0. Okay, cool.
A 0.
For the next minute, you're just stuck in a trip of nostalgia as you're just standing at the doorway of your home. All you can hear is this wailing behind you, and this kind of tinnitus now ringing in your ears, and the wailing is of your mother, who's absolutely distraught in the kitchen, just on her hands and knees, just crying her eyes out, and you're just watching this one silhouette of your dad flying off into the setting sun, and you're just staring for the next minute or so, just stuck in that memory.
I feel like Cullen didn't sign up for this. Like he just bought a guy, and now he's having like a traumatic backpack. Yeah, Diego's just gonna stand there like staring over Cullen's shoulders.
Well, yourselves, is there any? You think any of these guys will help you along the way? Or are you happy to head off on your own?
Give me a sec.
There's a Deathbot 3000. He's fucking mighty champion, but can't take a fucking punch. He's a fucking pussy. He's fucking. There's something wrong with that guy. He's force pieces every time he takes a hit, but he can deal them out. Skelly, on the other hand, can get hit again and again and again. And old Rubber Geezer will just keep your spirits high with his good old tunes. Not much of a fighter, but he's a...
I think I would like to have the skeleton.
Okay. How about yourself?
I'm comfortable around those kinds of things.
It's totally
God.
fine. You see, my name is Rubber Geezer. I will help everyone else out with my tunes. He continues off. And Deathbot 3000 just walks away, just kind of heads back. And Skelly just kind of comes back over with his jazz hands, just kind of clicking his skeletal hand, like finger, just I'm here to help. And he kind of just rolls his skull into his hand, so like he just keeps rolling his skull back and forth between, like along his arms over his shoulders to the other hand. Okay, you got Skelly has joined the party.
Got a fucking army now.
Yeah, the Yeeter mobile is pretty full. So is there anything else that you want to get sorted or pack up or go through before you
Kind of want to rest.
Yeah, you can if you
That
want.
would be an idea. Yeah.
That's always an option. You gonna rest for the night here then?
I think it's wise.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay,
A long rest.
sounds good. Alright, so say that you can set up camp, put down one of your tents. Got an old tent here, because I can do that. That's pretty nice. Guess it'll be color of dried blood. We can just pop that down there.
Why? Was it originally?
I don't know, it's just, I have no idea. Do you want a different color?
No, it's fine. Alright, I'm just gonna run and grab a drink.
Sure, no problem. Let me say you can rest up for the night here. Send this actually to the back. There we go. Okay. And I can rest you all up there. It's a cozy tent. And throw the dinosaur in there. Wow, holy crap. It's a lot of people in your party. Shit. What I'll do is I'm going to open up God, my brain's gone critter because I have the maps on there. I can switch over to critter while I'm changing up some maps for you guys.
The rock hasn't rotted through our part yet or anything, has it?
The what, sorry?
The time rock that nearly killed Cedric?
No, that doesn't seem to be affecting the...
It didn't nearly kill me. It just nearly...
It turned you into it. It made you not exist. Yeah.
Yeah, nearly unburned you.
Yeah.
It's weird, this strange connection you're having with eggs.
Yeah.
It's coming up as a common theme now for...
Oh wow, that is a small tent for our crew. Is Kelly sleeping outside? Do not let him in.
I can leave him in, but I figured he has a tent of his own. Like, he doesn't really need to sleep. He's dead. So. But he can join you guys as well. There we go. I mean, it's actually not a big tent. Like, it's not a small tent. Like, it's roughly about 15 by 15 feet. So it's like, it's actually really big. It's just the tokens are so huge.
Still gonna be insanely sweaty in there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, even with just grog alone, like, he probably just reeks. He's one of those ones that probably just washes naturally in his own juices. That's how he rolls.
That's not a thing. It's not a thing.
Okay. He just licks himself.
Okay, that makes more sense.
There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna change window to here. And
I feel like this is gonna be a big fight coming up.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna need a lot of fireballs, which is why I want to rest.
Yeah.
Can I rest Epic? I can't rest Epic, but I'm just gonna assume everything's energy.
While let's just save this.
He's 141 health.
He does have 141 health.
Yeah.
He also has an inspiration.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
I am 100 points off being able to purchase an inspiration. I'm 4 channel points off.
Oh, nice.
Inspiration.
That's cool.
I think I can purchase an inspiration. I just haven't watched the other campaigns to give someone an inspiration.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have 16.5 thousand channel points.
Fuck. Damn.
God, yeah.
Alright, let me see here. I'll just put Skelly. I'll add Skelly to the party here.
I was gonna say. There's so much shit in our tower as well that we haven't even like touched on.
Yeah.
We've got like a massive thing in the fucking like an observatory or something for predicting the stars or some weird mechanism.
No, that's for looking through multi-dimensional things.
Oh,
It's just broken.
it's slightly broken. It just needs a little tweaking. But yeah.
It's a multi-dimensional compass.
Does other things too. There's you just didn't roll high enough to find out.
Yeah. Also a toaster oven.
Yes, it's also just poaches perfect eggs every time.
It's because you go through infinite dimensions and you find the perfectly cooked eggs.
Exactly. So you guys rest up. You gather your supplies. You gather yourselves. You prepare your spells. Whatever you need to do. Is there anything you want to make during the night, Joe? For your character, any kind of equipment you want to build, or?
Make money.
Well, you can try to make money. You can.
Yeah, is there any jobs that
Yeah,
you need?
you know what? I'm gonna do an old roll. See what kind of job comes up. Okay, so a small job that you can do. Because you have been traveling this whole time, so this is gonna be a small one that you can do overnight, pretty much. Where's my jobs? So. Again, it's the same. Actually, no. Will you give me? Give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll me a d6, please. Six. All right. So, this is actually a huge job. I don't know. Maybe it's not for you. So that is right. So essentially, this person wants you to make. I'm actually gonna get a rough idea here. This can be a project that you might not be able to complete over time, but they basically want a machine that can how do I explain it? Like, they wanted to be able to absorb life force from individuals. They want to be able to, whenever it deals damage, they want it to be able to be filled into some sort of canister. And they're offering 60 platinum pieces to start the job. And they'll give you another 60 platinum pieces when it's finished. So you have 60 platinum pieces, and if you can complete the job, if you can finish it, you can get 60 more. But I'm going to leave that one with you.
Does he have to like work out how to make something like that, like in IRL?
Yeah, we're gonna say if you can give me the concept,
engineer it.
Yeah, if you can come up, you don't have to go like into like the intense maths of it, but if you can come up with a concept of an item that could suck out souls, you can use other magical items for reference. But basically, if you can come up with something like that, I'll give you another 60 platinum pieces.
Right. So, does anyone have the email to NASA?
Like, it doesn't have to scientifically make sense. Like, obviously, it can be something like, if there's a magic item that absorbs things from people, then you can craft that magical item, and you can combine magical item effects and all that kind of stuff. But
it's like strap a bunch of syringes to a hammer.
That works too. You can do something that literally takes blood out of people, and that can be the essence. Like, you can define what the essence is, but that's your commission for. Write that one down.
Right, it went a bit robotic. So basically, what they want is something that will deal damage and give them, like, will heal them or will temporarily.
They want it to be able to be stored in something. So they want to be able to extract essence from creatures,
like soul gems.
Yeah, exactly, like soul gems or something like that, like in Skyrim. That kind of idea.
So, how small can I make a bag of holding? Like the physical bag itself.
You can make like pockets and things. Yeah.
I don't think it has to. It's a set size. Yeah.
No, yeah, you can make it as small as you like. Yeah.
So if I go to make the blade out of Assassin's Creed, shoot out the little dagger.
Yeah.
And like in the center of it is a tiny little hole that just it is designed to absorb the life force.
Okay.
And suck it into a mini pocket dimension on the wrist.
Nice.
That there's just a button on the other side that will basically flip the mechanism that's keeping it in the pocket dimension and release it into whatever.
Okay. I like it. Sounds like some Minecraft piston shit, but I like it. It sounds... Yeah, okay, so that makes sense to me in a magical world. Let's see if Joe can conceive it. Let's give me. You know,
Is Joe big dumb?
I'm actually gonna use, because I feel like it's just doing the one roll is kind of. Yeah, you might as well do that, because basically I've got basically another. I bought a homebrew book that's all about making magical items and crafting and everything else, but they have their own little crafting mini game in it if you wanted to try that. But if not, you could just go for a straight roll. Totally up to yourself.
I think you play the minigame.
I think I kind of play the minigame.
Okay. So for one, being an artificer, so basically this works on a series of d6s, and you're basically. I'm gonna actually. So this thing to conceive this idea, I'm actually gonna get it up very quickly. It's called Witchcraft. So that's really nice. Witch plus Craft is the thing. It's a really nice PDF like book. Of course, it's opening in frickin' Explorer.
Microsoft got you again.
It's actually not. It's like the Edge one or whatever.
It's just Explorer.
It's just Explorer. Yeah, exactly. It's just a nice new lick of paint. So this, I'm gonna just find the difficulty of this thing basically and what you need to beat. Okay, so you're making a tiny mechanism. What's this?
So does the pocket dimension scale with the bag of holding, or is it are you just gonna have like how big is the bag of holding? It's like 15 feet square or something, isn't it?
I always imagine the bigger the bag of holding, the bigger the dimension, but it's totally up to yourself how you want to do it.
I mean, it'd be fun to have like 15 foot squared of blood just in a knife.
Yeah.
But like I could design like. I could basically give them a separate bag of holding, and it's you store this much in your wrist, and then when that's full, you empty it into the bigger one, and then you.
I like that.
Welcome to my blood dimension.
I'm just trying to find a mechanism here for.
On the surface, this seems really dodgy, but it could just be someone who's looking for blood donations, and it's.
Yeah, I still can't get over the fact that Gabe said that. Yeah, this kind of has to make logical sense.
Within a world with magic, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. As soon as you put magic into something, you can go a little wacky. So, for every +5 that you have in your modifier for crafting, using your tools, every +5 that you have in there, you'll get an extra d6. Because you're an artificer, you also have a d6. So basically, you're going to put together a pool of d6s that you have. You also, because you're trained in just multiple tools, like all tools, you'll also have a d6. Because you have a good concept as well, I'm going to give you a d6. So 1, 2, you're artificer, trained in tools, good concept, and then how many? What's your modifier for using
Sleight of hand?
Yeah, be your sleight of hand thing. Yeah.
And like
with
you've told me before
with the tools.
Yeah. Once I double my proficiency with using my tools, I have like +15.
Okay, so you have 3 more dice. So you have 6 dice, 66 altogether.
Yeah.
That you're going to be rolling. And I'm just trying to find there's a calculator here basically, so I can actually figure out the how to actually figure out. Sorry, now use your trade, crafting or schools. I think it's that. There's basically a way that I can calculate the difficulty of this thing. It's page 10 apparently. Okay. crafting. Here we go. So I'm going to say it's a complex thing. So it's going to be like a level 5. Okay. So difficulty level. So it's 5 times 5. That's 25 plus 5. So it's a 30. And then, so the DC for this is going to be 30. And essentially you're going to be rolling. So to get this right, it'll take you a day for each attempt that you want to do for this because it's small. And I'm going to get you to roll all the d6s. You're going to add them all up. And if you can get above 30, you complete it, essentially.
Okay, what does this fall under? Would it be an ability check?
Yeah, we can say it's an ability check. Yeah, for sure. We can do that. This is like a skill challenge, essentially. So you'd be using ability checks to do it. So basically, roll all the d6s, but also take note of any 1s or 6s that you get, and let me know how many you get of each.
Right, I got a 3, a 6, a 4, a 6, 4, 4. So that's 27 in total, so 2 6s.
27. So actually, so what you can do now...
I could flash a genius to get it over 30.
Yeah.
Since it's an ability check.
If you want to do that, you can. And that will bring it just over 30, so you can actually complete it. So you're working on this like all night. You're so close, and then you have this one moment where it all just kind of comes together, and you're like, fuck, and you just like go wild, putting it all together, you complete it. Only thing now is for each 6 that you got, it now has an extra boon as well. If you tell me what materials you want to make this out of, is it metal? Is it fabric? Is it what's the core material?
Cheese.
Strap would be leather.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I suppose the casing to protect the mechanism I'd make out is.
So there's a few options here. There's drafting, there's crystals, there is living arts, so that would be like wood and food and things like that. There's metals, there's textiles, or there's wood actually. So like, sorry, living things is like just food and plants and stuff. Wood is a separate thing. Yeah, so there's wood, metal, crystal, textiles, living.
Metal.
Metal, okay. So primarily metal. So you can now choose to. Oh, you've got a major boon. Basically, because you got 2 6s in there. If you had 1 6, you have a minor boon. If you have 2 6s, you get a major boon. And if you have 3 6s, you get a magical boon. If you have 1s in there as well, they get flaws. You can have like a minor flaw, a major flaw, or a dangerous flaw. But luckily, your 2 boons add up to be... You can either have 1 major boon or 2 minor boons. It's up to yourself what you'd like to have in this thing.
I'll go for 1 major.
Okay, I'll get you to roll me a d10. See what... This is basically... While you're creating things, it's almost like an art form where you don't actually know how it's going to go and just random things can happen. 3. Okay. So the object is easy to take apart and reassemble without impacting effectiveness. So you have this lovely case now of like you can assemble it almost like a gun where you can piece all the pieces together of the blade, the wristwatch, and you've created this beautiful object, this beautiful knife that can be fired off, absorb a bunch of blood or essence from someone like life force, and transport it to another dimension trapped within the wristwatch. Is that essentially the idea?
Yeah.
Alright. It's fucking cool.
That's a really cool system. I really like that.
Now, the best part is he now has to give it away to some random.
Oh, man.
Well, you know how to make it again, so...
yeah, so that's what I was about to say. The way I can take it apart quickly and like reassemble it nicely. So I'll take it apart, make schematics.
Nice. Sweet.
Just so it's even easier next time to
Yeah.
reassemble it.
So what I'll say, if you make this one again, you can re-roll 2 of the dice on those 6s when you're re-rolling it, when you're remaking it. And I'll give you an extra dice as well that you can add to things.
So how much do they cover the cost of materials?
Yeah, they'll completely, whatever you need, they cover it. So that part's fine. So basically you just get another now.
120.
Yeah, so you have 120 now. 120 platinum altogether.
We're getting nicely close to making me into a lich.
We're not making you a lich. Do you want to be a lich? Make the money.
What are you saving for, Craig?
Honestly, just better equipment for everyone to make sure everyone's.
Liches have really good equipment.
I'm not making you a lich. Isn't it like 100,000 platinum?
It's something crazy, yeah.
Like,
yeah. All the money just to make you
if
immortal.
you like, you could multiply my money by 40. I don't even come close yet.
You're just tempted to kill a god or something, Carl.
Well, to actually complete the process, I'd have to kill myself.
Rad.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just kind of taking note of all these people, all these characters that are actually commissioning you and what they actually have now, in case you ever meet them. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna come across like, oh man, a whole bunch of people have been drained of their blood. Joe's just gonna be there like, let's not take this job, guys.
All right, so Joe, you put that together over the night. Yeah.
How much money are they offering to take this guy down?
Which guy? What?
No,
oh, right.
The other way around. Someone's like killing everyone.
Yeah, I actually know who he is.
You're gonna email him like, hey, if you pay me double, I won't kill you.
Yeah. All right. So, is there anything else anyone needs to grab from that place or prepare before you leave, or are you heading straight there?
No, I think I will give Cullen a good handshake and be on my way.
All right. Let's just say, like, you know, if you, fuck, I went Scottish there. If I want to find out any more, want to share these stories, I could tell you some stories about you get dead someday. If you meet me again, you'll find me on the road.
I'm sure I'll see you again. I haven't given up this life yet.
Good to know.
Even though you. Hello.
Hello. Oh, he's muted. Oh.
I haven't given up this life yet, and I'll see you, and I swear to God, I swear to Tyr, I'll beat you 1-on-1.
Fine. All right. Next time.
And I'll give him a good handshake.
Give me a strength check.
He's gonna fucking break my arm. He's gonna break my arm. A strength check. Oh, I've got proficiency in them. It's only a 15.
I'm gonna see what his bonus is because he actually rolled kind of low.
Oh.
So we'll see now. 25. You right?
Oh, wait, sorry. I thought that was his bonus.
Oh no! No, I thought that was the page he's on, but he's not.
Plus 25. You pulverizes your arm.
I don't know what page he's on. I think he's got like a +8.
I remember him rolling a 30, so I think it's like a +8 or a +10.
Yeah, it's around.
If you rolled a 30, it's got to be a +10.
Anyway, he rolled a 10, so it's over. It's well over 50 anyway. So he does have a very firm handshake. I can't.
Yeah.
Your clawed hand just kind of gets crushed a little bit, but it's just like you're trying to slap granite. It's just like there's no give there. Just all muscle. Just compact muscle.
Diego instantly regrets his like fucking trash talk. Like he's like, I can never meet him again.
Alrighty then. So you head on towards the village. Again, huge blizzard is beginning to pick up as and the cart is really struggling to be pulled through this snow. The horse, your little donkey, is just like really putting himself to work here. Then he really does get you through there. You kind of move in half speed, but eventually you get there. Even though you leave in the morning, it takes you almost the whole day just to get there. It takes you several hours just to get into Taobheanlach and get through the snow. Sometimes you have to get out and push the wagon, but eventually.
Could I stand at the front and like melt the snow a little bit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
okay.
a firebolt.
All right.
Like keep
No,
firebolting the ground. Like
well then, yeah, no, 100%. So I can say you just get that regular pace. So you get there in an hour if you would. Like, yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Well, I'll probably slow it down as we get closer, so there aren't just like flashes of light coming towards the.
Makes sense. Okay.
Town.
We can get there in a few hours then. So, about midday, even though it's midday, it's still really dark and gloomy. All the clouds have blocked out the sun, and there's just this now dull blue glowing light around Taobheanlach off in the distance. You start to hear screams, like very tired, exhausted screams. The wind picks up and starts to cut through just all your clothes. Have to like bitter, and it's like the source of all of this cold is coming from Taobheanlach itself. The winds seem to blow in every other direction from Taobheanlach. And I'm going to switch over to are you guys just approaching, or do you want to actually come in here like stealthily?
Oh, absolutely stealthy. Yeah.
Oh, stealthy, yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'll get you all to roll stealth checks.
We are not a stealthy group, but stealthy.
Yeah, if we try.
Oh. What's what we got? How does he have a +6 with advantage? That's crazy.
He has the cloak. He basically wears nothing but the cloak.
23.
Wow.
I got 16.
Okay.
Well, Cedric got 1.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I got 12.
Okay. I'll roll
You were
for
doing too many
Grog.
fireballs.
Krug's pretty good at this, but he got an 8.
Grog.
Roll for Burr. He's also good at this, but he got a nat 1. Okay. Shit. And then the rogue of the group. I think he has advantage, like if he's a rogue, right? I don't think he does actually. No.
I don't think he does.
No.
He gets like super positions here.
Yeah, he
It's
has like.
very rare you'll just get advantage on things.
He has about a 10 to that, but he got like a 12. He rolled a 5. Okay.
Cyrek.
And then for the horse, does anyone roll for the horse? Or the cart?
I resurrected him, so I'll roll it.
Okay.
I think it was Craig that read
Oh yeah, it was Craig. Yeah.
Oh, it was Craig.
Yeah.
Craig, do you want to roll?
Sure.
You gave it a name as well. I think it's with an R.
I rolled an 11, and I don't know if there's any.
Probably a negative modifier.
Well, I think they're probably maybe a +2 or something for their dex. So.
Pretty sneaky horse. What about Skelly?
Oh, Skelly is he's like a xylophone. That's. Oh, he got a natural 20, so that'll cancel out the nat 1.
One of the nat ones. There were two.
One of them. I also got a nat 1.
Okay. Well, no, you guys are fucked because like I rolled like a 19 for the general perception check of this town. So there will be no sneak attacks on this town as they do already. As you're finally approaching the town, everything goes silent. The winds kind of start to die down as you do roll into town. And
Cedric, what was that? I can't hear you.
You now start to see creatures emerge from all around you. These kind of frozen skeletons with blue crystal kind of jutting out of different parts of their body. They're kind of like zombies. All their bodies being frozen. Their hair is like frozen into place. Bits of their skin is missing, and crystals are bursting out of different parts of their flesh. There's giant spiders. These icy spiders kind of crawl along all these buildings. A giant mechanoid, like this kind of copper or bronze mechanoid, has all these bodies like stabbed into its back and all these blue icy crystals are coming out of its back, which it skewered residents of the town onto. Further along, you see another figure, this skeletal figure again, all made of this blue crystal with these long giant claws, and it's just like tearing down buildings with them, like breaking them apart. These are not gelatinous cubes, they're just giant chunks of ice like all around the place. You then have at the very top of the town hall, there is a figure in kind of completely white armor. It almost looks like a stone, embedded with a bunch of blue crystals, is floating above the tower, just hovering a little bit above it with its hands outstretched, and it's just like forming all these crystals in the air and kind of shooting them to dead bodies, and the dead body rises up and becomes this blue skeletal crystal figure as it does that. You see familiar faces all around. You see some of them. There's the barman that you would have known before, Beery. There's some other individuals that you haven't seen before. Some kind of robots and stuff off in the corner that are all kind of seem to be fighting off some other icy frozen individuals, which looks like frozen dwarves, and a giant spider, and they seem to be defending some of the village folk. Others are just kind of cowering or hiding as this creature's climbing over the buildings. And that's eventually, as you do roll into town and you kind of try to get into here silently, everything goes silent, and the figure with these glowing blue eyes and this white porcelain armor just points towards you guys, and all the kind of clicking of skeletal heads turn in your direction. And I'll get everyone to roll initiative.
Fuck.
Like, oh Jesus! All right, Cedric's fucking ready.
I got a 7, so Diego's not.
All right, 2 seconds now. I'll get all those in just a moment. I just need to roll all this out. Okay.
Have we changed our?
Got a dirty 20.
Have you changed what, sir?
The music bot.
Oh fuck! I forgot to change that. So that one's gone again. All the music bots are disappearing.
All right, that's fine.
So I've no idea how to play any music.
I'll look into it. You DM. You
Okay.
actually do
If
your
you
job.
find one that's working, I'll add it immediately. You do your fucking job.
No, I'm passive aggressive, as in like focus on you.
Yeah. I'm messing.
Fucking Gabe, come on.
Jesus, Gabe, just do your fucking job already.
Let's fucking fight this thing. Okay.
Suddenly everything's just beelining for Diego, and I don't know why, it just
Your dad comes back and just fucking punches you.
disowns you on the spot.
On the spot.
Born at 20s on Diego.
You take 50,000 psychic damage and just explode.
I don't know, man. That's crazy, right?
What are the chances?
What are the chances?
Well, at this point, Diego's like a cockroach. Unless you do like enough damage to kill him outright, he's just going to make his death.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Absolutely.
Alright.
I think I'll takeaways here or something.
Okay.
Probably.
And then finally. Okay, so I'll get all those. Also, I need to put Skelly in here. Okay, so starting with Diego, what did you get?
Oh, I got like a 7 or something.
7. Okay. What did Cedric get? Or did he got his
Cedric got a 19.
19?
Oh,
Okay. Ebic.
Edic got a 9.
9. Okay. Joe, what did you get? Not dirty 20, was it?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Roll for Grug. It's
That's
14. And then Cyrax. That's pretty fucking good. Cyrax got a dirty 20 as well. And then Burr. Wow, 23. Wait, is that right? No. Let me double check his iPad. I think it's, no, I think he's got 21 actually. Alright. So
we got this.
yeah. Alright, it's gonna be Burr first. And Let's see here. Burr's just gonna look at all of you in turn and it's just like, alright, we're doing this.
It's been an honor, Burr.
Alright. It's been fun. And he's gonna hop off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that as far as he can go? That fucking sucks. Hold up. Can actually, maybe you can get to the other one down there, actually.
We are pretty far away from
It's true.
everything.
Yeah, you guys have just kind of rolled into town, essentially, so you're kind of right at the edge. Let me get Bird's stats up here very quickly. Where are you, Bear? I have so many characters on this, Jesus Christ. Burr! He's got 40 speed of movement, so he can actually, he can get right up to this guy. This kind of frozen individual, and he is gonna make a attack on him. So, just okay. So he's gonna make an attack. That's a natural 20 with Bird. That's a nice strong start. Oh fucking yeah. And he's gonna rage. I forgot he can rage. So he's gonna create his ancestral guardians. There's all these other Wilden, these kind of spectral green Wilden shoot out around him. He's gonna hit this creature. She gets other attacks. Okay. Okay. And that's it. He has his wisdom to initiative. That was it. I'm just making sure he hasn't got anything else. As a reaction, when raging, you can subtract 2d2. Oh, no, it's fine. Okay, so he is going to double those dice, and that is going to be 2d12s. So that's 5, 16, plus 6, that's going to be 20. And then his rage bonus, I think, is plus 4, or is it 2? I can't remember. Fuck, it doesn't say it either. We're gonna just say it's a plus. I don't know what's Ebic's rage bonus at the moment. Is that? I think it's. Sorry, I'll just check it up.
I have it now. 2 seconds.
Yeah, right. Barbarian.
Features and traits.
Saving throws get +2.
Okay. Oh no!
You gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Not attack.
For the,
+2.
+2
melee damage with strength.
It's always +2. Okay. Yeah, it goes up to +3 at like level 9. Okay, 9th level for Barbarian. Okay. Well, he's not high enough anyway. So he just has the +2, so that's 24 damage, and she's gonna use a spell. Where's my fucking?
There's quite a few enemies here. Huh.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of enemies, and I try to space them out so they're all like you can't get them all with a fireball.
Yeah.
Not in fireball range. Okay, Gabe is buffed our encounters because we keep
Gabe prepared for fireball. We're screwed.
We're screwed, guys. Abort. This town is lost.
Let me see here. Bonus action. He's gonna use. He's gonna keep counting. He's just gonna make a second attack on this guy, and that's not gonna hit. So, yeah, that's not gonna hit. That's not gonna hit. He rolled a 2. Okay, so he does 24 damage to this thing, and it is still up. Just about.
Is it looking? Oh
yeah. He basically cleaves off the head of this thing. He just goes straight for it. Goes through the classic yeet off the head, but it continues standing, and just more crystal kind of grows around where that head was. It looks like it should be dead, but it's not. Okay. Next up, we have. I think Cyrex has a little more dexterity than you. I think he's got.
Yeah, surely Cyrex is a little more dexterous. I have a +0.
Yeah, and it was, I think, well, Joe got the dirty 20. He also got a dirty 20. So, let me see.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
So,
I got a 19.
Sorry, he has a +4 in dexterity. What's Joe's dexterity?
Joe is 14.
Okay. So he's going to use his... He's going to take a moment. He's not going to move. He's going to focus on this character right here. And he's going to make a sneak attack. And because it is a sneak attack, he gets to double the attack because he's got an assassinate. Because this thing hasn't moved yet. Or should he go for that? He's got to take an intelligence check. Okay, he's got to look around. He's got to look at you guys. And he's got like a clear shot on a few targets. This skeleton here, the spider up top. There's another skeletal kind of creature here. Or there's this big metal creature. He's like, okay, what am I going for, guys? I got a few options. I'm a bit nervous. I don't want to fuck this up. Is there anyone that you want him to attack in particular?
Trust your instinct, Cyrix.
All right,
I was gonna say the same thing.
Shoot true.
You one of us now, Cyrix? We don't plan. We
Fuck!
do.
All right, he just fires at the skeleton down there, and he's going to give him advantage. Thank God.
Runs away.
A wise plan, Cyrix.
Fuck, man. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
we fucking.
I mean, he openly admitted to being nervous in his defense.
Oh man, this is fucking
Stupid.
shit, dude. It's just like totally botches that, and the arrow just kind of just flies off and lands at the foot of the skeleton. He's like, shit.
Cyrix.
It was a warning shot. We understand, Cyrix. You got
Hit the next one.
He's gonna duck into the wagon. He's gonna make a stealth check, and he got a 25, and he's gone. You can't see Cyrix anywhere. All of a sudden, he's just disappeared.
He's abandoned us, boys.
Joe, what do you want to do?
Right. So I will.
Yeah.
Is the guy with the eye patch the main guy?
The guy with the eye patch is the barman.
We know him.
He's currently on the ground,
He is our friend.
bloodied and bashed up. And he in one of his hands he's got this giant greatsword that he's trying to pull himself up with. He's using it as like a stick to help himself up, but he seems to be pretty much gone. And this creature is starting to creep around the corner after just trashing his bar. It's now kind of coming towards him to finish him off.
Okay, the one that's going towards him.
Yep, that's this guy here.
I will. I'll snap my fingers.
Okay.
And can I get a con save from him?
Okay. Let's see. Okay. It's a 19 on the con save. Roll kind of well.
Okay, so he takes half.
Okay.
That's 10 thunder damage.
10 thunder damage. Cool. Alright. So, you're doing shatter, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So yeah, you just kind of, air just cracks, like all the snow that's kind of been falling just kind of explodes around this character, and there's like just this air bubble as the air kind of just shatters around him. He just kind of like, there's the impact that kind of cracks the back of his skull. He kind of stumbles forward a little bit, but continues moving towards Yuri, the barman. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Should move you guys into like squares.
Oh, I have. Where is it?
check the bonus actions on. Is there anyone that I can move?
Anywhere you can move.
Yeah, no, like, is there any enemy in range of my movement?
What's your movement?
35.
That you can get to him, this guy, or you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get to this guy, or you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get up to this spider, but these guys do seem to be dealing with that. They seem to be keeping it at bay at the moment. So this guy, and let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you're just out of range of this guy. You're about 5 feet from this guy.
Get the one directly in
Front of you.
front. I'm gonna walk towards.
Okay. You can run along the horse.
Oh no, never mind. I misread it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. Cool. All right. So that is Joe's turn. Cedric, what would you like to do?
That is a good question. That is a good question.
I would love some epic music here. Let me try to see if I can get something on the side. I'm going to look it up very quickly.
This is
That's a pretty strong move. It's from that.
it's a tricky one, boys.
Which means I could do that. To go... 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. Okay. I am going to walk like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. I'll walk to the head of the horse.
Okay. So just here? Or just beside it, or?
No, yeah, up one, just literally right in front of it.
Okay, cool.
And I am going to use my rod, my staff of power,
Oh,
to
fuck, it's
cast.
the first time using it.
To cast. Where is it? Where is it? I've lost the spell.
That's what you say. You point it and like. I've forgotten.
What the fuck am I doing?
Here it is.
Alright.
I'm going to cast. Wait, what is it? What? That's quite long. I gotta move down one block instead.
Okay.
Then I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt
Oh.
in the direction of the big guy.
In the direction of this guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Okay, so let me just see Lightning Bolt for a second.
It's a Dex 14 save.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. I'm just gonna see if this actually doesn't. Okay. Okay.
10d6 damage, isn't it?
All right. So it's gonna take a Dex save, is it?
A Dex save, please.
All right. Does it have advantage on these? That's a 17 on the Dex save.
Right, so it takes half damage.
Okay. So you watch as some of the spell is absorbed into a few of these crystals on its body, but it does still take a lot of it. Like, I feel like almost because it's made of metal, it should it shouldn't have. I don't know. There's nothing on this stat thing for that, so I think that would be cool though. There's nothing about that. Like if it's a metal object, it's easier.
Does it have like weakness to electricity or anything?
No,
or
it
like...
doesn't have anything like that, unfortunately. Okay. But yeah.
It takes 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay. Let's write that down here. Okay. 15 damage. Okay. Alright, so yeah, you send this charge of lightning towards this thing from the rod of power, and it absorbs some of it, but a bunch of the metal just kind of burns away with this lightning bolt strike, and there's just like hot. There's like almost like a laser kind of just cut through some of the metal on this thing, and one of the dead bodies on its back just kind of fall down to the ground.
Okay. I will then unsheet Rodgill and say Rodgill.
Nice. Alright. And it just ignites now. And I'm gonna add a nice little flavor here. 2 seconds. It's gonna do a nice little fiery fucking cool shit. Yeah. And then intensity and then range.
That's a pretty cool fucking entrance anyway. Like he's fucking electrocuting some guy and then lighting a sword on fire.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Alright, so you got Rodgill in your hand here. Actually, you know what? I'll just increase that range. Actually, you know what? I'll get rid of this. I'll just do it better. Increase the range just a bit. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking dope. Okay. That's your turn then?
Yeah.
Yep, cool. Solid. So, going on to Grog. Okay. Here I go. Man, that guy hurts my throat. Alright, Grog is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to start getting bigger as I'm running over to this guy. I'm gonna just grab him by the head and lift him up in the air, and I'm just gonna try and he's got the Yeeter actually, so he's actually gonna take that and he's just gonna swing it up at this thing. That's much better actually. I got the fucking 5. What is this bullshit?
These are not good rolls. We are cursed.
I'm changing my die soon. Where's my character sheet? Let me see. Grog. Grog is... Where is Grog? What? Grog, here I am. Okay, I have a plus 9 to this. So that does hit by like 1. So I'm going to fucking attack him. Or do the damage. So it's a d12. So I got a plus 7 as well to this because I'm fucking raging. I'm so powerful. Okay, you are now on. So this thing is 2. This one is the 17 damage to you. So you are on not very much. And we'll attack him again. Actually, he can do an extra d8 necrotic damage to this thing on his first attack. No, it's d6 plus half his level. Okay, so that's 9 damage more to you, stupid little creature.
We take those.
As he's like freaking explode him with darkness, and now I'm gonna attack him again. And that's it. I rolled a 6, but that hits. We know this hits. So, second attack, I do 14
Grog,
damage.
you're kind of not doing a whole lot here.
I killed him as he just slams down the blade and he just explodes into shards of crystal. So he does manage to kill him. Okay. So that is that one dead. That's my turn though. That's like all I can do. That's me.
You did more than Cyrex, Grug.
So he moved. Wait, he moved.
Don't
one,
talk shit about Cyrex. He's trying. He's half.
He's got a little more, so he's gonna go here. Okay, that is my move. Actually, no, he's got 40 feet, so he can go here. Okay. It is now. Well, you're dead. Well, this skeleton is going to try and hit. Burr. Why am I still talking as Grog? So
It's just not right.
you watch as like this blue crystal forms and it just turns its arm into just a single sword and it just jabs it into Burr. Well, it tries to. Rolls an 8 and it's got a plus. I think it's only got like a +5 to that, so does not hit Burr, I believe. I think Burr's got like a.
I feel like Burr's, yeah, chunky.
Yeah, I don't think he is. He hasn't got really any armor, but he's a barbarian, so he can...
He's a barbarian, yeah.
He's got 14 armor. So actually, it nearly hit him, but it does not. So that's its turn. And this one is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start kind of coming towards Beery on the ground, and it's going to stab him. So it's got an advantage on this. It's going to hit, and it's going to do a d10 plus 3. So that's 11 damage to Beery, who is now unconscious.
Oh, Beery!
So he just sinks into his back, and he's just back. Collapses down into the snow. This one is going to go down here, and it's going to. You know what? It's gonna see. I'm gonna do. Odd is up here. Even's down here. So here, so it's gonna go down to here to this random dude. You kind of just see it disappear behind the trailer, and that is gonna hit him just about. And it's gonna. Okay, that's maximum damage. So you just hear a character just gets slaughtered.
Deleted. Okay.
Yeah, deleted. You have been deleted. Okay. That's that thing's turn. Fall head turns. Now we go to. I should have had freaking epic music for this. What is Ebic's dexterity?
Ebic's dexterity
15 or +2.
Okay, so this thing is 16, so it will go just before him. Yeah, okay. So, let me just read what this thing can actually do. Okay, so it is going to move out from the shadows here. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, stepping over Beery. 4, 5. It's going to stand over Burr. And 5. Yeah, it's gonna go to. I'll roll a dice, see which one it goes to. So, Burr is 1, Cedric is 2, Greg is 3. Cedric number 2. So it's actually gonna go up along here, kind of keeping to the shadows. So where was it? Sorry, it was here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's going to stand over you, Cedric. And you've seen a creature similar to this before, and it nearly killed you in your sleep. But you've encountered something similar to it before.
My weakness.
Your weakness, skeletal figures. Okay, so
more about close quarter combat.
oh yeah, that too. So it's gonna claw you once. So that's 14 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, and it's gonna attack you again. Oh wait, it's got a fucking 15-foot reach. That's dope.
Whoa. He's got long arms.
It's gonna just stay here then. And it's gonna hit you again. That doesn't hit. It's a 13, so this is gonna be a double miss. As it just starts clawing at you, you manage to dodge all these things. These blades just stick into the ground all around you. You manage to weave and dodge through it all. And that's its turn. Okay. So we then go to Epic. What is Epic gonna do?
Epic is gonna run straight at the big thing.
Alright.
Protect Cedric at all costs.
He will rage.
Yep.
So what do I roll for his...
Oh yeah, roll me a d20. As soon as you enter 15 foot of this thing's reach, once you enter his reach, it gets to make an opportunity attack against you.
What?
Moving
Yeah.
this reach.
Did you get a 1? Carl, did you get a 1? Carl?
What did you get on the...
I got a 1.
Okay, I think that's okay. Like, I don't think it's a bad... Maybe, we'll see.
Epic dies. Has a heart attack, he raged too hard.
Okay. Right, so... Does Epic rage after he gets hit by the skeletal figure, or does he rage before he arrives at the skeletal figure? When do you imagine him raging? At what point?
Honestly, I imagine him like the second he jumps off the cart, he's raging.
Right. So, shadowy tendrils. As soon as he starts raging, this darkness wells up inside him, and these shadowy tendrils lash out in all directions. They destroy the post office, which he's right beside, and each creature, within 30 feet,
What?
needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Jesus Christ.
That's huge.
1, 2,
That's
three,
in all
4,
directions.
5, 6. Yeah, so just get you
Diego
a,
gets a 9.
get this get a freaking thing here.
Epic TPKs the entire party.
Yeah. Intensity. Oh, black does not work, so we'll go with purple.
Big old purple, yeah.
Okay,
Ooh.
so I don't know what. We're gonna go with range. So what is the range? Oh, I can't fucking see it. This is a bad idea. It does not work. Okay, so it's basically from Epic 1, 2, 3.
30.
It's 6
That-
boxes in every direction.
It's down to the tree.
Yeah,
over
down
to
to the
the-
tree, and then 1, 2,
I think Grug
3,
is out of
4,
range,
5,
and I think that's
6. So it goes.
Everyone
Yeah,
else-
Grug is just out of range. So everyone here,
else.
including this poor civilian, just, but this skeleton's out. Grug is out, but everyone else here in this area needs to make a Constitution saving throw. So, starting with the regular human who has no bonus to his save, gets a 13.
You can do it, bud.
What even is this? What's the save? Like, what's the DC here? I'm gonna say the DC. We're gonna base it around his wisdom modifier. It can be like 8.
Oh
Plus his
man,
wisdom modifier.
Epic's dumb as shit. He's got an 8.
Yeah, okay, so we'll just say
He has a -1 to wisdom.
we'll say
Dumb
it's
as
a
shit.
7.
7?
You
7.
save
then.
a 7?
Wait, no. Plus
Okay.
plus your proficiency as well, right? So, what's your proficiency right now?
+4.
Okay, so it's 11 to beat.
Ah.
So
Alright, so this guy
uh,
saves. Okay.
Okay, so this guy, yeah, literally just saves. He just lives through it. One of these tentacles starts latching towards him, and he's like, ugh. Just brushes it away. Then going around, we'll go to Skelly. Gets a 19 or something over, so he's fine. Toto. Will you give me a save for Toto, Joe? Okay, Toto's fine. So then
I got a 25.
25, you're good. And then we've got a natural 20 then for hidden Cyrax. Diego, what did you get?
A 9.
9, okay. Cedric?
17.
17, okay. We've got Burr. Got a natural 20 as well. Wow, just rolling in that box is bad. Rolling on my table here in the kitty mat is good. The Bone Claw got a 19 plus something. So he's fine. And then I'll just roll for the horse. Ooh. Horse did not do so well. So, Horse and Diego. Cedric, because you're playing Epic, you can roll a d12 for me. You take a d12 necrotic damage.
Okay, that's not the end of the world.
Guys, a 4.
Ah,
Okay.
that's just a tickle.
The Haunts is... I feel like the donkey should be a Haunts. Like for the Yeeters. Have you seen a Haunts?
No, I'll look it up
How do you
now.
spell that?
Honse.
Honse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just need to... I need to turn that into a token. I need to get a Haunts token.
Once. We resurrected him, but not very well.
His turn got yeetified. I don't know what the health is for the Haunts, but I'll say it's on 26 health. I'll say it's got 30 health.
It's nearly as strong as Diego.
Okay, so Hans takes that. You take 4 damage as these tentacles lash out in all directions, and he continues running towards this creature. Now, as soon as he comes in within range, the creature just lashes out with 2 claws, stabbing into him. So he's gonna make an attack against him. Okay, that's gonna be a 27 to hit.
God damn.
And if it hits, it gets to make a second attack. Because it shoots into him, so he's going to make a second attack. And that's a 21 to hit as well. So... It's funny, as soon as you, like... As one of the players leaves the game, your character just gets fucked. So 10... 27... 34, 42 plus 8.
Who's taking this damage?
50.
Epic.
Epic. So he takes 50 piercing damage.
50 pierce.
And
Jesus.
he pulls it 10 feet closer to him. So he comes closer anyway. And
Need a pen. Let's say 50 damage.
But it's halved because he's raging.
25
he
actually.
takes
Oh, he's
25.
fine. Jesus.
Yeah.
You had me worried for a second.
That was kind of spooky. Okay.
Okay, so while you're grappled, oh no, never mind. So he's currently grappled and he's pulled towards this creature. So
Doesn't stop him attacking though.
No, it does
His
not.
health is still 3 times my health. So he's
Wow. Okay. So yeah, he takes 25 damage altogether. Just like all these claws just start stabbing into him and just pull him forward, but he's just like still has his blades held high, and he's like coming in smiling, like yeah, you fucking bring me closer. Thanks for the lift. Okay, and what is he doing now?
I mean, he's epic.
He's gonna eat him.
Smack.
Gonna smack.
He gonna smack.
Alright, give me a smack attack.
He has that. Does he get the +2 to? I don't know barbarians.
He gets a
but-
+2 to the damage.
to the damage. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. And he has advantage to hit.
I think he can reckless attack, can he?
Is that a thing?
He can reckless attack.
He
yeah,
can reckless
but
attack, so all attacks have
but then
advantage on him.
the first.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I got it.
Where's the first?
The first attack he makes gets
Is
advantage.
advantage.
And all attacks.
All other attacks are advantage on him. Yeah.
It's a big risk.
So what's he gonna do? Is he gonna do that, or is he gonna do something else?
No, I think he's just gonna. He has 2 attacks per action. I think he's just gonna attack twice.
Attack twice. Okay.
Yeah.
All
He
right.
gets a +8. I don't have my dice with me. I'll just use this. A 19 on 1 +8, so that's like a 20.
Yeah, it's gonna fucking hit.
And a 13 on the other.
13 doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't
Can you do anything to change the fact?
Don't think he's a Joe, unfortunately.
I don't think he's a Joe either.
Oh no.
Okay, in that case, he will do a d12 +6.
Include the +2 as well, obviously. But...
Yeah, I did.
Plus
Okay,
6, yeah.
cool.
I hate math. 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay. Alright, cool. So he kind of just carves into this like hard crystal like bone that this figure has, but doesn't seem to do much to it. It hurts it for sure. He's done damage, but it's still like just grinning straight back at him as he tries to get another attack in. The second one just bounces off the hard crystal.
Can I then action surge?
Yeah, fuck, you can make 2 more attacks. Yeah, Jesus.
2 more attacks. Yeah.
Okay. Scary. Uh-oh.
You fuck.
Oh, no.
A nat 1 and a 13.
Okay.
Oh.
And then the
whacking
13.
his
So the
axe
same
off.
one, you just like tink tink, and then the next time goes for the 4th attack, and I'm gonna get him to take a Constitution saving throw as there's so much reverberation going through the blade. Yeah, give me a Constitution saving throw. You can make it with advantage.
I was hoping that would be 15.
Okay, managed to hang on to his blade, just like it's kind of shaking, and his arms are going numb from that like just hitting against this solid crystal, but he's fine. Oh, sorry. Okay. That's epic then, or is he doing a bonus action was rage, movement over there, and he's grappled, so he's got no more movement. Okay, cool. We then go to this figure over here. At his feet as well, there is Grill, who is the blacksmith. He's just unconscious on the roof below this guy. And where is my book for this? Oh. Okay. Haha! Right. Yeah, this guy got a lot of fucking crazy shit. What's the range on that? Okay, just look. He's got some spells, and I'm just trying to figure out what spells he's gonna cast on you guys.
Is this the person on the tower?
On the roof, yeah, just over here. This guy, who's just floating.
Sadly, I wasn't in range to blow him up.
I knew it as soon as he started walking towards it.
13 by 5 is 65. Okay, let me just try a couple of these. Oh wait, I've got the filter on. Turn that off. Okay. Oh, he's just out of range for that. Okay. How far is Grog actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, he's out of range too.
Yeah, I mean, he's out of range of most things.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, he can always float forwards. I'm just trying to see. Ooh, that's also an option. No, he's gotta just move. He's just gonna move a little forward, and he's gonna take aim at Grug. And if someone wants to roll this, they can. But I need someone to make a wisdom saving throw for Grug.
For Grog, no.
Yeah.
I've been very 50-50 on my rolls. Grog will either die or survive.
So he has a +1 on his wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I don't want to do it.
I'll do it. I'll do
Go
it.
for it.
Alright.
Everybody, say goodbye to Grug.
What? What you
What
get?
did you get?
Grug gets a 4.
Okay. And you watch as Grug's eyes roll back in his head. His body begins to enlarge and get bigger. Hold up. Just gonna get these stats. And the Grug you knew is no longer there. Instead, you watch as Grug begins to take a familiar shape of a creature you've actually become quite accustomed to. You've seen a surprising amount, more than the usual person would.
It's dragon!
No.
Dragon, dragon, Grog, dragon, Grog, dragon.
TPK. TPK.
Where's my T-Rex? Where's my fucking T-Rex? What is this?
Oh, it's tiny, Diego, red.
I totally have a T-Rex thing here. 2 seconds. If not, I can turn it into something else. But
That's not a T-Rex.
it's not
Oh,
a T. That might
That's bad.
do. There's a basilisk. I'm almost certain I had a freaking T-Rex.
That's a sword.
Sword.
Big old sword.
Is a giant gross rat.
I want a crudely drawn T-Rex.
I wish I could draw on this thing.
What?
I can't draw. It's the only thing I can't do.
Really? Oh no, don't show us Carl.
You know what?
Don't show us fucking taunt us with Carl.
You know what? I'll just get a really big, because he basically is a T-Rex man. I'll just
He
make
just
him
becomes bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger Grog.
Oh, big Grog. Oh my
Big,
god.
that's way scarier.
You've made a fatal mistake.
Alright, so Grog turns into a massive T-Rex Grog. And he's just lost his mind. He's just gonna attack random things now. He's just gonna fucking wreak havoc. This guy might regret, I don't know. But we'll see. That's its turn though, as he now just backs up a little further and observes.
What a nerd.
Fucking
fight us.
nerd. Okay, that's his turn. So we now have Diego.
Finally. Alright. I'm going to launch, like, put my feet on the log behind me and launch myself towards the weird long-armed guy who's got,
Oh, the bone dude. Bone daddy?
the bone dude grappled. Yeah, can I land between Burr, the bone dude, and the skeleton? So I'm within range of all three.
bone dude and the skeleton. The here?
Right there.
Yeah.
Bam. Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm going to, instead of being any bit elegant, Diego's just going to fucking slam his full body weight and glaive into the bone dude and make a reckless attack.
Nice. All right. Okay. Yeah. Give me the attack. Give me the fucking attack.
That is a... Ooh, thank God for the advantage. 23.
Nice. It hits. As you just take that moment of focus. Again, you can hear this kind of tinnitus in the back of your head, and this kind of cawing as you do make your way towards this creature.
That is 13 damage. I'll get him to make a Constitution roll.
Oh, here we go again.
Fucking get ready for Stunlock.
It's stunned, right? It's not paralyzed.
It's just stunned, yeah.
Ah, shit.
Why? Did he have immunity to paralysis?
Yeah, he has immunity to paralysis.
Nice try.
So, okay, he has 13 plus 6, so he got a 19 on his save.
Okay, that passes
Sure.
on the first attack.
First one. Here comes the barrage.
And then I don't get advantage anymore, unfortunately.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna slam my entire body, like almost like riding the glaive into him,
Yeah.
and
cool.
then just like drag it up through his body and make my second attack.
Nice.
That is a 28.
Fuck, nice. So yeah, you just like pin him into the leftover remains of the bar behind him. He just gets pinned in there, and then you just ride it up his body. Okay.
I'll take another Constitution roll.
Yeah, right. He got a 20 there. It's dirty 20.
All right,
Yeah,
that's fine. That's fine.
it's a lot of to his con saves.
I'll get him one day. Where the fuck is my keyboards? Oh, there they are. And then I'll make another unarmed strike. So
Oh, you're
as
gonna
I'm,
do
like,
all the damage afterwards, are you?
Oh, sorry, that's another 13.
Oh, another 13. Okay, cool.
How's he looking?
He's taking a lot of damage. You kind of broke a couple of bones there. Like a few of his ribs just exploded. A bit of his spine shattered out through the back, and you're kind of just tearing him to pieces. But he's standing. He's looking,
Okay,
still looking
grand.
tough.
So
It's
as I'm
starting to
standing-
affect him a bit, but
As I'm standing on my glaive, I'm gonna try push. Diego's gonna try push his hand, like punch his hand through his like jaw.
nice. Okay, cool.
Unarmed strike. That is a 22.
22 hits. Yeah. And he's gonna make another con save, is it?
give me another one.
Oh. So it's an 18 this time.
How's his fucking
You
Constitution?
got a 12 plus 6 there, so it's
That's grand. And then one more unarmed strike.
how much damage did you do with that one?
Sorry,
10.
10.
That was it. Okay. Nice. You're fucking wailing on this guy. Yeah, just again
Ooh.
cracking across that jaw. Just cracks, snaps, goes loose.
17 to hit.
Just hits, yeah.
Ooh, okay, cool.
Just about.
And then one final. That's only 6 damage, but one final.
6 damage and another con save. Let's see what he gets. Ooh, not as good. So that's a 13.
I think that fails.
Oh shit.
So he's stunned. So I just pin his head against the fucking wall.
Nice. So you do the same thing, basically, what Colin did to you. You just smash his skull, and he's just now ringing. His head just kind of crashes through the back of this tavern behind you, and now
Beautiful.
it's just like goes limp.
Beautiful. And I'll use that momentum to use my disengage as well to get out of the range of the skeleton. So I'll like use the momentum and like land up on top of the tavern.
Cool. All right. So you can just you smash off and flip up onto the roof, and so you're about.
Beautiful. So everyone who attacks him now has advantage.
Nice. Very cool.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Epic. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Or is that everything you kind of just?
That's
a pretty solid turn.
Is that all you're gonna do?
Yeah. Fucking
Yeah.
months.
Is that it?
But anyone, for a reminder, anyone who attacks me gets advantage.
Yeah. True. Okay. next up, we have this nasty guy that everyone's forgotten about over in the corner, who's just been climbing a building the whole time.
Spiders?
I didn't forget about him. I shot lightning in his
It's
face.
true, yeah. It's just been a
guy.
while, you know. So he's going to use his bonus action as his eyes light up and the crystals light up. Hold up. Hold up now. Just go and get some stuff. So the fallen creatures that just kind of died are going to start coming back up.
Oh my god.
We're going to go with these guys for now. It's fine. Just
Oh, it's a
random
big elf.
naked dude.
That's a ripped elf.
So this guy's going to come back up. And there was another one.
I think it was just one.
No, it was
Grug
just
killed
one. Yeah, but yeah, okay. And then 3 others. One of the body that just fell down, he's going to rise back up with crystals growing out of it. And a couple of other bodies that are scattered around are going to come back up. Alright. Next, it's going to start moving. It's going to slowly turn around. And move over here. It's going to breathe in, and all this kind of these rust particles kind of come back into the back of its throat, and it's going to exhale this blue mist over all of you that crackles with electricity. And in a 30-foot cone, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's kind of like here. So it's going to be yourself, Cedric, and Burr. I need you to both make Constitution saving throws.
18.
You meet it, you beat it.
Jesus
Really
Christ.
fucking high. Burr gets 10 plus.
Big constitution.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's gotta be a +8, please.
He rolled a 10, so I don't think he's got it, but I'm just gonna check in case. Don't think he fuck, he's a -1. Okay.
To constitution?
Yeah, he has 8 constitution. He's made of wood. So
Oh,
Burr
man.
is currently paralyzed for a minute. But he can
Minute.
repeat the save at the end of each of his
Okay.
turns.
That's-
Yeah, that's its turn.
19 pass.
18 to pass. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but he's got a -1.
Oh yeah. He would need a 19. Yeah,
So
exactly.
he's paralyzed for 1 minute, is what you're saying.
Yeah. That's So Burr's gonna collapse onto the ground, partly frozen, partly with bits of lightning running through him. And
That's
his eyes
pretty
keep
scary.
flickering. Yeah, this thing is a scary monster. It's one of my favorite monsters, actually. I used to use it a bit in 4th edition. I love this monster.
It's okay. He's wandered into Grug's range. It's all G. Like everyone in Grug range is.
Sure, yeah. All right, and then
I
finally,
have such a cool turn planned.
It's fine. There's
this
like
guy.
I don't want to say that they're all in fireball range, but
Fuck.
Everyone's in fireball range.
technically.
I'm gonna just roll here. So they got okay. So these guys are gonna be pushing this group back.
Now just punching a spider.
Yeah, they're all just fighting a big fucking spider. And these guys go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, these guys are safe. These civilians.
Nice.
Just put them in the tree of safety. Let's see who else can escape. These guys are gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, yeah, these guys are safe. Tree of safety. They're gonna get out.
How do we convince the big bad to look at, to try and read the mind of the tradesmen in these buildings? The guy I can't remember the name of that made me insane.
Oh yeah, ramshacks. That's up to you. That one, I don't know how you're gonna say him.
We
But...
go down to Ramshack's shop and just sell him a hand and be like, "Can you kill everyone?"
You could do that. I mean, that's totally viable.
I'm gonna run to that and back.
Sure, no worries.
Yeah.
This lady's gonna go this way. He's gonna go in here. These guys are gonna go, yeah, they're all gonna be like roughly around here. It's fine. Oh, just getting out of that blast range. Okay, that's that. So we'll go back to the top of the round. Bird's gonna make his roll, see if he's safe. It's an 8 minus 1, so it's 7. Poor Bird's currently paralyzed.
We keep him alive. It's good. He's still good. He's still good.
He's still fresh. Cyrax is gonna try to come out and he's gonna try to hit someone. He's gonna try to make a shot in the bone claw. And that's gonna hit. So he's gonna do sneak attack damage. And get him up here. So many fucking characters. Okay. And we can always, you know, if this goes on for too long, we can take a pause and we can come back to this battle.
Don Craig, I think he's up at like 5 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
The morning's not too bad. It's at 6. I have my alarm set for.
Okay.
Is that all?
These days, that's fucking lying.
Oh wow. Still. It's
Yeah,
pretty
no
intense.
accommodation for colleges.
You're just really far out, is it?
No, there just isn't any.
Oh,
accommodation.
so yeah, wow, you just have to take the. Oh god, that's fucking tough.
Busting every day.
Jesus, that must cost a lot as well. Like 10 quid or something, like 15.
50 a week.
Jesus.
I mean, it's actually cheaper than rent.
Yeah.
True, I suppose.
But I would much prefer.
Oh
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, there's also the, your own health and well-being.
You'd be right
Yeah,
next to
that's second
Costumes.
thought.
I mean, yeah. You could
Yeah,
go Costumes, man.
I've decided as well for to be able to go out this year at all. I'm just gonna get a hotel like the big nights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And then you can look like a badass because you'll bring a girl home to a hotel and it'll be like, I'm minted.
Yeah, I just live in a hotel. Yeah.
See, because that involves me pulling, and you know me long enough that doesn't happen.
He's
Occasionally,
he's my friend Zach and Cody. We
Cathal, the last one that happened, I think it's safe to say nobody knew how that happened.
No. What the So yeah, whose turn is it?
Cyrax just shot a bolt, an arrow, into the eye socket of the skeleton.
Oh, that's a good place to.
Kind of seemed to hurt it, but not as much as you think. The arrow just kind of shattered against its like crystal-like body, and it's now Joe's turn. So what would Joe like to do right now?
Okay. After nearly breaking my character sheet because I tried to fix something. The big thing with a skull on top's a bad guy, yeah?
Yeah, this guy's pretty bad. He's been clawing everyone up. He's
Okay.
currently grappled
So-
Epic.
Can I move up so I have all the bad guys in a line? Like
Oh yeah,
the,
sure. One,
that
two.
guy and him and the two.
Like kind of
others.
hears it,
Roughly, yeah.
or maybe we can.
And can I get Dex save from all of them?
Okay.
Does
Is it just? It's just a straight line, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
does Epic automatically fail because he's grappled?
But he's not in the line.
He's
yet.
not. He's not in the line. That's
Yeah.
what I made sure of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so first one, the skull dude. Let's skeletal dude. Dex save. It's gonna be a 22 on his save. And the big robot guy is advantage on this, and that's gonna be 14 for this guy. That should be there. And how far does it go? Because I mean, you could get this guy in here as well if you want.
Oh, it's
Like 100 feet or something.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, cool.
It's
so
long
you can
enough.
just shoot through them. Also, maybe smash into this building slightly. Okay, this thing will also just make a save. What does it come back as actually? Oh, okay. So they don't actually come back as, they're actually going to be like crystal, like blue spirits. And I gotta get the master book. Where's the monster manual? There it is. Okay, good. They're specters to come back as. Yes, specter. So for their deck save, that's a 13 as well. But they are resistant to lightning. And acid and cold and fire and thunder and bludgeoning and piercing and all this kind of shit. Okay, cool. Alright. So, what have you got here for me? So the bone dude, I assume is the only one that passed?
The DC was 17.
17, yeah,
Was
okay.
it-
So the bone dude
what
got
was it?
22.
Was it a deck save? Sorry.
It was a deck
Yeah.
save, yeah. Oh, he's got a... Oh, he
Disadvantage.
automatically fails, does he?
Stunned. I'm not sure. I'll quickly double check. So it's different from crowd. Stunned.
Can't
Like,
move. Fail strength and deck saves. Yeah.
fuck him.
And attack rolls against this creature have advantage. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so he's fucking on the ground and you just...
So
Shit, that's cool. So full damage.
29 lightning damage.
Fuck. Alright.
Just racking up the combos.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. This thing, how much health does this thing have? Wow, so I'm gonna Spectre 1, Spectre 2, Spectre 3, Spectre 4. This thing, okay. So you say 29?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that's okay.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna say. Okay, so all of them are still standing. This just shoots through all of them. The skeleton now, all the crystal begins to crack all over it and break, and it's now charged with this energy. It's just twitching on the ground. You shoot a hole straight through the armor of this thing. Still looks like it's pretty. It hasn't taken much of a beating, but it's so it's still standing. And then this thing is almost entirely vaporized. There's only like like an arm and half a face, and little wisps at the bottom that still exist of this blue ghostly figure. Actually, I'm going to change those for something else. Cool. That's pretty fucking cool. Fucking magic, dude. It's fucking powerful. There we go.
Works. Ooh,
I'll
spooky
use
ghost.
those instead. Okay. Cool. So that one, like, is pretty close to vaporized from that lightning bolt. Is there anything else you'd like to do, or?
That's it.
Cool. Nice.
It's a solid move, yeah.
Yeah, you just hit through 3 of them, so that's pretty. You just did a Kamehameha. Or Kamehameha, whatever.
One of those. Yeah.
So it's Cedric's turn now, I believe. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to walk towards Burr
Okay.
and then cast Steel Wind Strike.
Oh fuck. Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
So I'll like just slightly move my blade, vanish, and then I'll attempt to hit the Reacher skeleton,
Mhm.
the big thing,
Big thing.
the skeleton, or the thing above it,
Yep.
the other,
This one.
yeah,
Yep.
and the specter below me.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just like in 6 seconds you hit 5 targets. Is it?
Yeah.
Wow, that's freaking cool.
It's a fucking cool spell.
It's so cool. I love it. All right, so make me an attack on each one then, I guess.
Do you think he needs like a trail of fire? If he does that?
Oh, that's cool. Almost like a Tron thing, you know, like the motorbikes that leave the like line behind. It's just that's really cool.
So while I'm rolling these, I'm just gonna. It's not looking good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you have advantage on the guy on the ground, the bone dude.
Okay, which one's he?
He's
He's my third attack.
this one here.
The big guy.
Yeah, the big guy. This bone skeleton.
Oh,
Yeah.
good, because I missed that one. I need one more. 1 sec.
Sure.
That'll hit. Okay. Fortunately, I hit. So 22 on that guy.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
He takes 6d10. Takes 36 damage.
Oh,
Wait, what?
oh,
Every attack-
fuck!
Every attack does 6d10 damage.
All right, so in your line of destruction, how do you want to do this to him?
It'll just be in an instant. I'll disappear. His head will drop, presumably.
Amazing.
Or no, actually, his head won't drop. Nothing will happen.
Okay,
And
yeah,
at the
we'll
end
go
of the
through
6
everything
seconds,
first. So you get him. So who's
It's a
your
9
next
on
target?
the big guy.
And the big guy is a 9.
Yeah.
Does not hit him at all, I'm
Yeah.
afraid.
14 on the next guy.
This guy.
Yeah.
Hold up.
6d10.
14
on
hits,
every
yeah.
hit.
14 just hits. That's their armor.
At 34 damage.
Okay.
He had like 5
Nice.
health or something, didn't he?
The next guy, the guy above the eye patch dude.
Yeah,
16.
that hits.
16
yeah.
will hit. He takes 48 damage.
Oh, shit.
And then
Yeah.
it's a 27 on the Spectre.
Wow. 27, yeah, that absolutely hits.
And he'll take 31 damage.
Okay. So, there's a
And then I will reappear. I will reappear beside, but above, eye patch guy.
So here?
Yeah.
Okay. Like a series then of fireworks going off as soon as you reappear. It's just it's just a bunch of explosions of fire burst from all of these characters. This specter is no more. This skeletal figure is no more. This one absolutely explodes in front of you, and then the head of this guy pops and just breaks apart into bones. That was fucking cool.
That was fucking sick. How's the sorceress or the sorcerer on the tower looking?
Maybe slightly peeved. But currently he's wearing a mask covering his face, so it's hard to see any expression. But
Can I see him?
you would see him. Yeah, he would just be at the top of this tower.
As I reappear, I will be staring directly at him.
Nice.
And then all this will happen behind me, and I'll just look
wizard.
up.
That's like fucking so cool. That's like freaking what's
It's
it
probably
called?
the most anime move there is.
Yeah,
in
like
D&D.
Power Rangers as well. Just like with the explosions behind you and everything. Oh, it's so fun. I'm gonna also just do some fucking terrain fucking brushes here and
Also, unfortunately, there is no added fire damage because of Rotgill.
Oh well.
Big sad. It's all force damage.
Oh shit, wrong one. Sorry. I'm gonna shrink this down. I'm gonna just.
Oh yeah. Scorched Earth.
Scorched Earth. There we go.
We're the literal like antithesis to the Ice King.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's all these explosions and it just singes all the ground behind you, and yeah, amongst all this blue glow, Rothgill is burning bright orange, which is kind of cool too. All right, now
and at the very end, after my stare down at the very end, that's gonna take a lot out of Cedric. So he's just gonna like not fall to his knee, but he'll have to like lean on his staff a little bit.
Yeah, give me an intimidation check here, actually.
An 11 only.
Okay, he's gonna take a wisdom save. He also got an 11. Okay. So it's just a stare off now as you're trying to get to the other one. Okay. So you just fall down on the knee. Right. Oh shit. This guy doesn't know what to fucking do over here. It's his turn. He's kind of. Oh man. I guess he's got to make his way. He's got to probably just.
Oh, actually, I get.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm a necromancer, sorry, I get temporary hit points based on.
Oh shit.
Do I get temporary hit points? Or
if it's a necromancy spell that you cast, that does damage, I think.
I'm gonna look into this one second.
Yeah, maybe take half the amount or something if it's not necromancy, but.
No, once per turn, when you kill one or more creatures with a first level or higher, regain HP.
Oh,
regain. So
yeah.
it doesn't actually give me temporary points.
Okay. You just regain the hit point. Okay. Good
Or
job.
I gain 3 times the level if it's a necromancy spell.
Ooh, I see.
Damn. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I knew there was some bonus to necromancy. Yeah, cool. I forgot about Skelly, so he's just gonna go now.
Skelly. What about Toto as well? I assume Toto has a turn.
Sorry, do you want to do anything with Toto, Joe?
Bear in mind that the damage on the field at the moment is staggering.
He's like turning into a Yamcha.
Toto is Yamcha.
Yeah. If you want to do anything, let me know anyway. I'd say Skelly will get in range at this stage. He's just going to try to punch this guy.
You can do it, Skelly. I believe in you. Just jazz hand him to death.
He just starts slapping with his open palms. So first one, that's a 6. It's not going to hit. 3 and a 7. None of those are going to hit him.
Skelly, close your hand into a fist. It works better.
Yeah, none of those. It's just a slapping on metal, just dink, 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 dink. Shit. Fuck. Okay, that's him.
Should have picked the robot.
I had stats for that robot as well. I was like, fucking death robot 3000. That only has 1 HP, but like a fuck ton of armor. Okay, we've gone 19 now. Grog's turn. Oh fuck. So it's gonna be just 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Please hit the skeleton.
Oh wait, it's the D4 that was rolled. So it's gonna hit the big metal monster.
That's
2.
acceptable.
So we're gonna go T-Rex here. T-Rex stats. Oh, he gets multiple attacks. Let's see where the second one goes. Both on the monster. Okay, cool. So he's just gonna bite the shit out of this thing. He's a +10 to his attacks. So that's gonna hit. It's a 23, and that's a 15, which won't hit actually. Wow. And he's gonna do 4d12. As he just starts crunching on this dude. It's 9, 18, 30, 41, +7 is 48.
This wizard dude must be feeling like
Oh,
a
he's fucking
idiot.
yeah. God damn it, that's fucking. Does this guy resist it at all?
That's huge
Yeah,
damage.
40, but it's gonna be halved because it's resisting. So it's 24. Still a lot of fucking damage. Okay. As he just starts crunching onto this dude. Yeah, that's fucking dope. And he is going to makes 2 attacks, one with his bite and one with his tail. Oh, well, that's fine. That's tail missed anyway. Okay. And Grog's gonna just move in a random direction. Up is 1, so he's gonna just trample over this guy. Just smash through the building. Diego, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as Grog just runs through the building.
God damn. Dex save. That is a 18.
Okay, you're fine. And you can also fly, so. And this robot got a natural 20 on his dex save, so everyone's fine. Grog is just smashing his building, just headbutted it. Is now roaring, just. Probably Godzilla.
Diego's just gonna like very, very like carefully pet Grog. Like, good job. you did perfect.
Amazing.
We'll fix you.
These specters are going to start moving in. One's going to fight Skelly. It's going to try to drain his life. It's going to be a 10. It's not going to hit. This one's going to go for you, Cedric. That's 19 to hit.
That, yeah.
Okay, and you take. Fuck. That's pretty good. Plus, you take 14 necrotic damage, and I need to make a DC Constitution. So. Are you resistant to necrotic?
That's what I'm checking.
Hmm.
Where do I find my resistances? Actually, no. Oh, I am. Yeah, I'm resistant to necrotic.
Okay, so you take 7 necrotic damage, and your maximum HP is reduced by 7 as he starts to siphon the life from you. And then finally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's going to go after Burr.
Wait, do I take the damage before or after my max heat gets reduced? Because I'm currently full HP because I took 7 damage and lost 7 health.
So no, they go down simultaneously, basically. So
So I'm fine. I'm just
basically your maximum HP just goes down, yeah, essentially.
okay.
And he's going to attack Burr on the ground with an advantage. And both are 2s, so nothing. We go now to Epic.
Epical. What would Moss do?
So this thing's exploded in front of him.
Moss would hit the big thing.
Alright. Go for it. Give me some big hits.
Let's go. D20s. 2 attacks.
2 attacks. 2 smacks.
A 23 and an 11.
Okay, 23 hits, 11 doesn't hit. So again, yeah.
It's a D12 plus 6.
Yeah.
11 damage.
11 damage, nice. Cool.
Did I believe he can bonus action second wind?
Yeah, so you can heal up.
Oh wait, no, that regains health.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I want to hit.
I want to hit more.
Heal.
When it comes
that's
down to it,
risky.
there's not much that barbarians can do, but
It's action.
they can do. They're very good at what they do.
Yeah, I'm trying to. There's like no one fantastic to.
Oh, he has the battle maneuvers as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, you can commander's strike, where you can tell someone to make an attack.
I think he has to get rid of one of his attacks for that, though. Is he? Or is it a bonus action?
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, do actually. I'm sorry, my bad.
Is that going to be epic or?
I think that's all you can do. Yeah.
All right. We now move on to this guy who's kind of like, fuck, that didn't go very well. And he is going to see what he can cast.
I am the king of AoE.
Oh, he actually might be able to do something.
I am dead.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking do that, and he's gonna cast it. He's gonna upcast it. Yeah, fuck it. He's gonna cast
thank
it.
God.
Tommy's gonna drop a fireball on us.
It'd be an ice ball, like a cone of cold or something.
Yeah, you watch as he clicks his fingers, and this big blue sphere appears above him, kind of like a spirit ball, and he's gonna throw it towards you guys. And I need everyone in a 20-foot radius, centered around. Ooh.
Can I attempt to counterspell?
Yeah, you can, absolutely.
The DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay, gotcha. So the spell's level is 5. So it's
Make an ability check using my spell casting ability.
So basically, if you cast it at the same level, you can counter it. If you upcast it, if you don't cast it at the same level, I think.
Can I upcast it as a reaction?
I think so. Yeah. You just use that spell slot. So if you want to cast it at a 5th level spell slot,
Yeah, I'll counterspell at 5th level.
Okay, cool. So yeah, he throws it, and eventually, as this blue sphere is coming your direction, it just disappears into orange mist and vapors as you're.
Counterspell it by I cast Fireball at its center and then cancel it.
Yeah, we could absolutely flavor it that way. You just explode it internally, and it just bursts into like this big inferno in the air. Cool.
I was gonna do like kill me damage.
Oh yeah, it was gonna be 10d6. That would have been great. I would have known how it felt, but not anymore, I guess.
Well, now you know how to counter it.
I do, yeah. I don't think he can do that, but okay.
I have good news though.
Okay.
That is my last 5th level spell slot.
Oh, interesting. Right.
So
that is
no more multi-kills for me.
Diego, it's your turn. I'm gonna have some chocolate milk.
Can you give me the exact distance to the guy on the tower? Hypothetically.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. You're on the 70th.
So he's 70 feet away, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. I have... Guess what my movement speed is?
Fucking insane.
Is... The burb who can't stay alive is about to fight the big bad by himself.
the fucking spellcaster who doesn't want to get into melee range. My movement speed is 65. But guess
No, you can get right in front of him though. That's the 65 speed, yeah.
Guess whose weapon has reach?
Oh, fuck.
But also I assume I would provoke opportunity attack from the T-Rex.
The T-Rex, you would.
Okay, I'll use my bonus action disengage. So I will, as I pet Brug, I'll like backflip over him.
Nice. Okay, and you have then is 65 feet? Is it then still?
65, yes.
Okay, so
I won't be able to use
10,
my bonus action attacks.
But you can punch him in the face.
I can fucking stab him
30,
in the face.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. You're right up to him. Face to face.
I am just going to like
Shit.
fucking in like a few seconds appear in front of him and then just spin
That's
around and
insane.
slash him
Just like a
twice with the-
hurricane. You just like kind of tear through all the snow and just like whip it all around you, and there's like a small
Actually-
vortex behind you.
Actually, can I like as Cedric explodes his ice ball, like coming through the like mist,
Nice. This is fucking cool.
and I just slam into him.
Yeah, you can absolutely slam into this dude.
And I really hope he doesn't have good armor, because he's a goddamn spellcaster. Where's my
Spellcasters.
first attack is a 26.
That hits. Holy shit. As you just like come in, headbutt his face or whatever you're doing with your weapon, but it just shatters his mask completely. When you see this old man with blue eyes and this like frosty white beard.
Nice. So he'll take 15 damage.
Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Okay.
And can you give me a constitution roll?
Oh fuck! All right.
Taobheanlach the boss.
It's a 16 he got.
Oh, he just saved.
Wow, he has no bonus to that. That was just a straight 16.
It's a shame I have a second attack.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, it's a 28.
28 hits, and he's
It's a close one.
He takes 12 damage.
12 damage.
And just one more.
What are you doing with this second attack? Just out of curiosity. How are you? Where are you hitting him next?
I want to say I ride in my glaive and just like catch him right in the throat with it, and then I like spin it around and just like catch him right in the temple with like the blunt end.
Okay. So that was 2 of your attacks, is it? So
That's
far.
my second attack.
Second attack, and he made a con save. He got a 4, so he's just.
He is stunned.
Just now, just kind of like waving, like moving back and forth, like swaying, almost tilting off the entire building itself. Finding it really hard to stand. Okay, shit. Is there a third attack, or?
No, he's out of. Yeah, I use up my bonus action doing the disengage.
He's not looking well. Like you just slice his throat. The whole mask exploded as well, and hitting him on the side of the temple. Now he's just like left this massive bruise, and you're quickly realizing this guy, even though he can do all this stuff like turn people into T-Rexes and throw giant fireballs, he's not a tough dude. He's just an old man at the end of the day. Just an old wizard.
It is my turn.
Cool. I'm gonna get you to make an intimidation check.
Fuck yeah, I will.
You can roll with advantage because Cedric just counterspelled this guy's spell as well.
13.
Okay. Let's take a wisdom save. Okay. He's starting to get a bit nervous, and he's now reaching. Like he was as you're like beating the shit out of him, and you're coming towards him. He was reaching for something, but his arms dropped. Now you don't know what he was reaching for. Okay. It's Diego's turn. We're going. Oh, that was Scully's had his turn. Okay. Finally, this thing. He's gonna see if he can get back his breath. He does not. So he's gonna start slamming bitches around the place. I'm going over here. This thing is just being wailed on. Okay, so he's gonna slap Epic. And that's gonna be a 21 to hit Epic. He's just gonna do 2 slams on him. So 21 and a 25 to hit.
Those will both hit.
Okay, and then Epic is gonna take a bit of a beating here. It's 2, 1 plus 3, so that's 7 or not. That was up. 7. Oh no, I have to do this 3 times. So I made 6 times. 11, 12, 13, 20, 3. So it's 23 bludgeoning damage, so that's half. So it's 11 bludgeoning damage. And then he's also going to take... so if you take note of that, and then I'll...
Yep, I have. Okay. You've almost dropped his health below 100.
Oh God, 15, 24, 30, 40 necrotic damage then.
He's definitely not. Yeah, he's not.
He's still up. Still fucking tough out. Jesus Christ. And that's top of the round. So we go back to Burr, who's going to make his save. He's still paralyzed. And Cyrex is going to take a shot at this big robot dude. And that's going to hit him. And he's going to... with his sneak attack. It's going to be half damage, but it's 6, 12, 14, 19 plus... it's 24 damage, but it's half, so 12 damage to this thing. Okay. And then we go to... yeah, he's just launching off arrows from the distance. Joe, it's your turn.
Right, is it...
So, you've got Diego over here. He smashed this guy's face in. This thing is wailing on Evic. And you're over here. Grog is...
There's also
T-Rex.
a spider to the north.
There's a spider. They're currently battling against a spider at the moment. And they're now starting to... they've killed off one of these guys. And they're pushing these back.
Okay, the big metal dude's still up, yeah?
Yeah, he is.
Yep.
Right.
Still moving. Still doing stuff.
So I will basically just shoot my lightning launcher twice.
Yeah. Cool.
13 to hit.
13 does not hit, I'm afraid.
26 to hit.
That hits.
Might
I'm
just
afraid.
about hit you.
16 damage, lightning damage.
Nice. Okay.
And that's me.
Okay. Nice. Pretty solid. So, shoot it again. Another, you just kind of cleave off another bit of this thing's metal. More crystals, more bodies kind of fall off of it. Like it's looking really rough, like all over. It's just hard to tell how much life is in this thing. It's just this big hulking pile of metal. Okay, Cedric, it is your turn.
How high up is the roof that he's standing on?
I'm gonna say it's about 25 feet, maybe.
If I walk forward 30 feet, could I misty step 30 feet to be up there with like next to him?
Yeah, absolutely. I think typically in D&D rules, like, there's no kind of real... Yeah, no, you could absolutely do that.
Okay, I'll be standing, right next to him. Next to... I'll do that as a bonus action.
Okay, cool. So you walk over and then appear, burst of flame and smoke in front of this dude. Your fiery thing clashing with his own staff. That's made of this kind of blue crystal. And now there's two of you.
I will look at him. I'll say, "This is our town," and then I'll smack him with Rodgill.
Nice, and you can make with advantage.
A 16 and a 19.
Yeah, both. Yeah, that hits.
He takes 11 damage. 9 of that is fire damage. If that.
For the sake of this, yeah, you smack him like right across. How do you want to take this
Oh,
guy
I'd go
out?
for the head. I'd
You-
go for the.
You
just
go for
lop
that.
his head off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So you go slice across. It kind of clips off some of his armor, hits him straight in the neck, and he just collapses. Now it doesn't go through all the way, and also cauterizes like halfway through his neck. Kind of breaks his spine, and he just kind of collapses onto the ground. You hear the kind of crack as it hits bone. You have to pull it out of his neck. And he kind of crumples down, his head hanging to the side, just gasping for air. This old man just he's like reaching around in his pocket and eventually pulls out like a horn and is trying to bring it to his mouth. Was just like barely breathing. This guy, he's so close to death. He is 2 HP.
That is all I can do.
Okay, and he's just
Not a
looking
big,
up at you. With this horn in his hand. Okay. It is Grog's turn. Fuck. Grog.
What's Grug gonna do?
I don't know. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. He'll go for the building. That's
He'll go for the-
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why did I count him? All right. He's just gonna whop, eat him. He just eats Miri, the barman. It's easy prey, I guess, and he's gonna see who he hits with his tail attack now. It's gonna be.
He's just our friend.
What? I'll just roll. Yeah, okay, and then okay, so it's 10. So he's gonna go straight for this building.
Oh god.
And he's just gonna go roof past everyone, and he's just gonna smack the town hall. And that's gonna be an 8. That's definitely hitting the town hall. It's just a lot of damage to the town hall. Probably not great. So the whole building is starting to crumble as he just smashes down a bunch of these pillars. It's starting to slope down. This guy's body's like starting to slip off the edge. I need everyone up there to make a dexterity saving throw.
It's got a 10.
10? You're fine. The old man.
10?
Yeah, you're all okay. There's a whole thing shakes, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I got a 28.
Fuck. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're all good. Grug just having a bit of a rampage down here. And these things gonna just start doing some. They're kind of just losing their power, but they're gonna just fuck it. They're gonna be siphoning things. Let's just make sure they're attack rolls. I feel like this is the end of the battle, I do, but okay. All of those are gonna hit everyone. So Skelly's gonna take a bunch of damage. Okay, Skelly is. Okay, I'm just gonna say, for the sake of Skelly's gonna turn into bones. As you know, I might roll all ones. Who am I kidding? Skelly's got like 10, 12, 16 health, I think. No, 13 health. He's got 13. So is he resistant?
This is why we brought him.
He is the perfect meat shield because he has no meat.
Right. I'll call it there.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's alright.
That's fair.
Yeah, we can end it there. That's totally fair. Skelly's gonna turn into bones. These guys are gonna have their health left. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of it. This thing's being controlled by this guy, who is basically dead at this stage. And I guess we can come back to this situation next time, if you want.
Next time, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
With Moss, yeah.
We'll find out. Yeah, Moss is going to be there. These spirits are starting to fade. This thing is starting to crumble. And this guy is like barely up. So
Beautiful.
cool.
That went a lot better than I anticipated.
I'm really surprised. I thought this was going to be a big challenge. I was like, okay.
That was
yeah.
That was a decent challenge. Like,
Yeah, no, it
we
was
used a lot
nice.
more
It was a
people.
nice battle. But again,
Also, I rolled pretty well on my steel wind strike as well.
that was amazing.
So I did.
That was really cool. That bone guy, that guy who was about to teleport and just damage everyone who was around him, and then teleport somewhere completely different.
Oh, Thunderstep.
He's got an ability called, I think it's just called, it's called Shadow Jump. Because it's all dim at the moment, because it's blocking out the sun and everything, everything's dim light except around you, because you have Rotkill. I was actually going to ask what the radius on that is.
Ooh, don't you know? I'll check it.
Because he could have literally gone everywhere on the map.
Anywhere in dim light.
In dim light, yeah. So he could have just bounced around.
See
you, Craig.
Learn that.
Thanks for coming. Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah,
Thanks.
enjoy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
But yeah, it's fun.